Hey, I'm back with another story time for you guys. So this was actually recent, like a couple days ago from oh damn of the time that I'm shooting this. This is a couple days ago. A trip I had. Beautiful experience. What I'm going to say is the 20 minutes that are captured are me actually you're watching it live, like that was me experiencing the first 20 minutes of it, or maybe first kind of give or take like 10 minutes added on, because I obviously had to eat the plant medicine and then go into get like situated before I could even hit record. But you're witnessing that, and then everything after that is going to be me basically talking about my experiences now. And I have maybe like I'm telling you, I could make 50 videos based on the trip that I had. And I actually already uploaded one on my Instagram, so go check that out if you want to see it. But I'm going to tell you what I've been noticing after you watch the whole thing through. It was a beautiful experience. You know, someone commented on not not anyone that I think particularly watches me, that said before that it was probably like one of those agents they send to your page to just break up the unity, but said like I sounded paranoid. You have to understand, whatever you feel about my videos is what you project. I go into all my videos making sure I say I hope what I tell you doesn't lower your vibration, because these experiences are fucking awesome for me. My entire life is like a movie, and that's not, again, I always say this just because it feels right to me. It gives me comfort that, you know, someone to you know, part of it is I don't want you to think that way about me, but literally I just say it like I don't mean to come off as an ego. Just the things that I could tell you in my life. It's like I don't even tell that many stories because I don't want to have the views be on the video like 2 or 3, even though I'd be glad that those 2 or 3 people would see that. But I'm not going to be a person who retells my stories 100 times until one of them actually gets out there where they're like, yo, this dude has crazy ass experiences. Because honestly, who cares? But to me, I care because they're my experiences, even though it's like they don't really matter. It's just like I don't want to put them out right now, but I will put them out later. But definitely I want to give you an update on everything I've been feeling after that trip, because it confirmed everything I thought before, but now it really confirmed it. Now it's like, okay, now you're in the end game, motherfucker. Like my consciousness was already trying to make me aware of this shit through like force, through all the pain I've experienced, everything. But now it's like, okay, now you have no choice, because now in your everyday life, you're putting the puzzle pieces together on a much quicker scale. I'm seeing how everything connects to each other, and it's absolutely beautiful and scary at the same time. So yeah, that's my little introduction to this. Again, just touching on what I just said before, it's just like I don't want to talk about a lot of my experiences because I know they're going to go unnoticed for now, and I rather have so many people see these experiences, because I definitely feel like I have experiences that can make you feel something. You know, people feel stuff from my videos and everything I do, and that's why I do this. I'm about the feeling, I'm about the emotion, I'm about the love. I'm a true person in this work. I could give a fuck about if monetary things happened, that would be the result of me doing what I'm passionate about, and it has, like I said, but I don't like to bring that up. But I'm just saying that I rather things be byproducts. I'm not gonna get on here and be like, guys, I can't wait you to teach these new things, but wait, you gotta send me money first before no, I don't care. So, and if you choose that path, that's fine. But like I said, I just do this for the feeling. So I wouldn't want my stories to just go unnoticed, because I do have a lot of stories on my channel right now that are kind of buried by my reaction videos that a lot of people don't hear. But if you find them and you find them, you're finding some gold in the vault, in the old vault, or buried. So yeah, enjoy this. This was an eye-opening experience. And whew, the after part, like the after you watch this, is gonna be even more intense too. So I'll see you there. Peace. So this is me. I'm on my journey right now. I think my cousin called it albino Cambodian. So I'm floating right now. And holy shit, let me tell you. The creaking that I heard from the last trip sounded like a rocket ship. Holy shit, this is insane. So I set a bunch of intentions that I'm gonna show you, or that you're gonna see, that I sent to myself before I started this trip. And it's beautiful. You know what's funny? Wow, and I'm looking at my screen and there's a thumbnail of a video that says funny because it's true. I'm realizing it's so beautiful that I almost want to cry. It's so beautiful that I almost want to cry. And my heart is beating so intensely. 1 second. Let me come back down to a center. Alright, so one of the things, as I try to channel this so much energy, there's so much energy, is you want to remember when you're on this journey, oh, holy shit, it's so beautiful. It's like so beautiful I can't even put it into words. Like, you want to make sure that your intent is so beautiful, like, and pure before you go into it, because then you realize the inner working of all things. And that's what's happening to me right now. I'm realizing the cars going on in the background, the trees, the wind, the seeing the certain things, the songs, seeing the messages in the songs, and even it's all connected. it's so beautiful. I can't even explain it. It's like one big puzzle. It's like a... And now I understand why I was scared of everything going in reverse. Cute, the show. Reverse. Wow. It's like everything becomes so clear. It's so clean. It becomes a bit hard to even like operate like technology when you're like this, but I and it sounds so spacious. It's like me and my own voice. And you kind of think back to what hang on, no, let me not say that. It's my cousin. When my cousin said, "What if we're all God?" Which we are. He was like, "Yeah, like I know I'm God too, but it's like we're all God, one source that wanted to experience itself, have fun, and like we for the people who will get what I'm saying, they'll get what I'm saying. We, one source, boom, man, woman. This is so beautiful. I didn't need these answers because I already had them already when, you know, when I'm not like off the shrooms. But now I can really see the beauty in it. It's crazy. It's like, it's almost like I can see how Jim Carrey fucking created all these characters. It's wild to say. Shit, like this might even seem weird to say this like on the, you know, on recording, because I always say clout, because, you know, the regular Matrix, but now I understand my connection to B.O.B. I understand it. It's so beautiful. It's so crazy. It's like I'm witnessing the greatest mathematics ever play out. Like I'm witnessing multiplication, division, fucking the metric, like the inner workings. I'm seeing it all like unfold. Like it's fucking crazy, and it's so beautiful because this is all going on behind the scenes. This is the force that everyone talks about, the unseen. Just knowing things will work out. Your intuition, that this is that unlocked. And you know, and I really peeped it and realized it when my cousin said before we got off the phone, "Are you ready to tap in?" I didn't even peep. I was tapping in the entire time. It's almost like the shrooms weren't even, they were a tool to really have you tap in. But it's almost like this feeling, this self-love, this grace, this nice feeling is naturally in you if you just let go and just ride the wave. You won't tap in this crazy because you're putting you're putting your ego, like, okay, it's like this. It's like the shrooms take you outside your ego. So it's like the ego is that cool thing that's there that you acknowledge. Like that's what I'm feeling now. I'm feeling at one with like all layers of myself almost. It's like boom, like this. But when you're just going about your day, okay, what I just described there is like, this is the flow state. Like I'm in the flow state right now. And when you're going throughout your normal day, that's the ego. Everything crashing like on your mask and hitting and feeling overwhelming and anxiety, and bro, it's like it's chill as fuck. We don't got nothing to worry about. Holy shit, I didn't pee. Whoa, I didn't feel my gauge. That shit felt. Whoa, that shit feels so weird. The spirals. Spiral energy, the Fibonacci code. This is like too much for me. Holy shit. It's so beautiful, but I'm glad I can fucking record and show y'all this because I'm like speaking to myself. I'm speaking. No, let me come back to the human level. I'm just a reflection of you. Like, I'm seeing how beautiful this is when you realize we're all one and there's no battle. There's nothing. Had a fight. There's nothing. I get it now. And every day, even in my own battles, now that I'm thinking about it, and the things that I've written on the page, I just had to chill. Like, I had to chill. Like, you know, it's crazy. Like, the people closest in my circle. Whoa, see, that's getting weird. Spirals. Like, people. Spyro the Dragon. A game that I loved as a kid. My grandma's favorite game. Whoa. This shit is like all pieces to the puzzle. This is cool as shit. This is one of the coolest experiences I ever had, and I'm so grateful because it's helping me like unlock. It's like this. That is so cool. But going back to what I said, let me try to like bring it all together so it doesn't seem super fucking all over the place. Oh, all over the place, and then, oh, that's so cool. It's like I'm controlling it. And then, that's so weird. Okay. The flow is basically, it's hard to get into this flow because of how many things you're thinking about. So it's like, when you get into the plant consciousness, they are like the tool to help you just remember, it's all fine. Like, this is all this shit, and it's about having fun, and it's about love, and it's a really hard thing to understand. It's like, I actually want to say it like this. Let's go to manifestation. I see now why it's hard for people to understand why certain forces work or not, because this is like that force. Seeing I can feel myself letting go. Nah, I should just let myself mess up. I'm still like in the ego, being scared to mess up on camera. Nah, let it go. My lisp too. That's another thing. My lisp. Like, so many girls said my lisp is cute, but I used to always like think about it myself and be like, ah. And what I thought was really weird too was in Borderlands, like Borderlands 3, one of my favorite games, the character said people with a lisp, like one of the most intelligent characters in the game, like how they have her built up. She's like the space engineer and all this. She said that people with a lisp, it shows a high sign of intelligence. And I just thought that was funny because that stuck out to me because of my own belief on my lisp. I was like, yo, my lisp made me feel like I was so, like I was kind of stupid growing up. And then this is like unraveling all that shit for me. I'm feeling the last, I get it now, I'm feeling the last layers of myself really peel back. And what's crazy is my cousin told me, look in the mirror and compliment yourself while you're like this, because that's what it is. That is the true self-love. You really get in the mirror. I peeped this shit. Nah, this is way too beautiful. This shit makes me want to cry, but I'm gonna let it out. I'm not gonna do it on Like, I'm not gonna do it on recording clearly, but I think I'm gonna go out for a nature walk. I want to leave this recording going, but I don't know. I think I'll round it out and just go enjoy the rest of my experience. So I'll say it like this. This is beautiful. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, I can't understand how beautiful this shit is. And I was worried for no reason. That's what's funniest to me. It's like I'm holding myself right now. It's like, this shit was so beautiful. And like, even wanting to be here and shit. Like, we're in this human experience, literally just experiencing separation. Like, we need to let go. It's not that serious. None of it, that's what I'm channeling. It's not that serious, and even when I'm making my videos, I'm understanding that now. My videos to entertain y'all is not that serious. Let go. Let go. Like, this shit is I get it now. The message that's coming through the whole time. I'm talking to myself and laughing. It's been let go, let go, let go. You just gotta let go, and it's so beautiful. That's why I feel like I like feel like crying. It's because my ego has been. Let me tell y'all. Yes, this is the way I'll end this out. When I make my videos, holy shit, this is gonna be crazy. I take on the weight of the world. I be thinking about all those, like, you know how they portray on the news or all like that false media, like the kids in other countries, people starving, all this shit going on. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if I really was the God walking in these streets, I'd take all that fucking money, everything I could do, and go fix all this shit. I'd be thinking about that on a daily basis. It even, when I'm doing my YouTube, it even feels like I'm impacting that shit. I'm like, oh, just for the sheer fact that I'm still going, I'm doing this for everybody. That's how crazy this feels. And to even be able to, oh, I love that passion. Now I understand it. I understand the purpose, I enter and overstand the purpose of this shit now. Why I'm doing this shit. This is that shit that the other, like, you know, they're all us, so I can't say that, but like, that people who aren't just awoken up to who we are in our mind and all of this is, just don't get it yet, but they'll get it. And when they see it, it's gonna be super fucking beautiful. I get this shit now. I get how fucking beautiful this shit is now. That shit is crazy. That is my final message on here. Like, I'm gonna leave it at the front of my YouTube. This shit is beautiful. This whole experience, let fucking go. I get it. And holy shit, you know what's even coming to me now? I'm seeing all the messages so fucking clear. So let me calm down, because I'm gonna probably be fucking so over the top. There's some people who are really gonna get on here and be like, you know, the shit where it's gonna be like, oh, I'll have what he's having, or let me smoke what he's smoking. Like, let me get some of that. The memes, the jokes. But I understand why I was never supposed to ever. It's weird how I'm talking like in eyes. I don't mean to talk in eyes. But, you know, it's like at this moment I'm realizing everything is me. And like, so like, and you though, it's you. So properly to do it, because I am definitely, I have to actually, let me say this. I have to, I have to say this for all the people who can like get in these trips or get in this flow and be able to spit on the microphone, be able to record, be able to fucking. I'm like just so grateful for people who can eat shrooms and fucking be able to just. I'm holding back. I have more to let go. That's crazy. Okay. I'm over here worrying about the video. That's why I said that. No. I already talked about shrooms. What am I doing? This is how I'm gonna end the video. I appreciate fucking everyone I see that's able to do this shit and get on camera and actually just spit this shit. I like, because me taking them and then trying to make videos is not, this shit is not simple. So I'm just grateful for everyone who can like take shrooms or take this strain and just be vibing with all this knowledge. Cause I can't even describe all this. And I said I was supposed to end the video like fucking 10 minutes ago, but it kept going. That's how you know it's like just such a beautiful ride. Like I just want you to experience. But I'll end it for real this time because I want to go outside and experience the fucking. Or maybe I don't. Bro, the chair feels so weird. It's just so cool. That's another thing. Just the small little things that we built in, like just like I think the brush even. Yeah, like. Everything that we built, invented, everything has came from imagination. It's all imagination. Holy shit. It's so beautiful. We're the most intelligent beings. Holy shit. We are the most intelligent beings. So it's almost like, holy shit. They've been trying to replicate us. Cool. Alright. That's my final thing. That's my final message. This shit is hella beautiful. You are it. You're the fucking God. You're this all you. It's all you. We are all. Woo! It's all you. I get this shit now. It's so beautiful. Never had to doubt. You don't have to doubt yourself because you are it. There ain't no crystals. There ain't no fucking necklaces. There ain't no fucking mantras. Like, well, of course, like all of it is cool. It's what someone else needed for them, but for you, all of this shit, it's just you. It's whatever you see all this to be. Because those real people, those people that are really from the heart understand this shit now. I know. I was over here worrying, and then I get the song too. Nobody was worried about the weight of the world, or nobody wants to talk about the weight of the world. I get it. And I'm a person who does. So why was I always I was like sleeping on myself. I cared about that. That's so crazy. I care about the entire world. But in my videos, I'm constantly trying to prove to like myself when I'm recording, like, I don't want you to take what I'm saying bad. You're gonna feel this. You're gonna feel me. I get it. Oh, it's just too beautiful. Be yourself. Be everything. Be everything. Just be everything. See the beauty in everything, and that is like my final message. It's just love yourself, love everything. I'm gonna still continue to do these videos. It's gonna suck when I come down from this. Not because I'm gonna be permanently changed, but I hope I can use this as my moment to be like, I'm just so grateful for fucking everything in existence. I understand all this shit now. Everything, every moment I've had, every trauma, it's just such an instrument. It's a fucking instrument. It's a beautiful ass instrument. It's a beautiful ass instrument. Like, I'm over here trying to think about how I'm even gonna title the video, and I'm like, yo, there's no words that could even, I can't even put a word that would explain how. I'll figure it out. Imagination is all this. I'll see you guys. Holy shit. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of this. We all gonna be alright. Just love everything. Holy shit, it's all about love. That shit's crazy. Too many messages just coming through. That shit's crazy, alright. See you guys. Holy shit. This shit is so... Yo, if I would put this, if this video, if you're seeing this video and it's at the front of my YouTube, I am a G. I am absolutely a G for doing this. I would love myself for doing this because I proved that I truly did not care what anybody thought, like, about me. Like, I finally, that's what it is. That is my know thyself. Because everything just went wavy when I got there. I was always, and then I think about what my ex was telling me and think about my videos. I've always cared too much what people thought. But I'm already naturally, I'm so good from the heart. Everyone can feel that. And I was trying to prove it. I didn't need to. They felt that shit. Oh, wow. This is too beautiful. I think this is too beautiful for even me. Yeah. I'm gonna end the video. Holy shit, this is crazy. It's all about self-love. And once you have this self-love and you feel all this shit and you just want to put it outwards, like, I get it now. Like, it's just, yo, I hope I'm like describing it in my movements and everything that I've said throughout this like fucking whole video with just bringing in so many different random pieces. But I hope someone can truly put the puzzle together. It's like one big ass puzzle piece. I love this. I think this is too beautiful for even me. Every video after this isn't even gonna be the same. I'm just gonna remember how beautiful this entire experience was. I got every answer I ever needed. I'll see y'all. Peace. Lunar is motherfucking foul. What the fuck? Say it loud. Lunar is foul, motherfuckers. That shit crazy. Ooh. Having a bit of heart problems. Okay. Now you are experiencing the real me. I just brought you on a journey, and now you're experiencing me. You're experiencing me who has integrated with his higher self. And what I would just like to say is I could not believe that the "got you bitch" meme came from Dave Chappelle. Oh my gosh. I just seen a meme on my Instagram pop up where it was like, "Gotcha bitch." And I said, yo, I used to remember when people would have that in mod packs in games. Like, they would replace sounds in the games, and one of those sounds would be like, "Gotcha bitch." And that shit was Dave Chappelle. It's so crazy to think, like, when you think about certain people that exist, how much influence they have through different, like, where traces of them trickle off, like Michael Jackson, and how they are so just, their energy is just so widespread that it's trickled everywhere. That's why I call, never mind. I give him his flowers a lot while he's here. Give Dave Chappelle his flowers a lot while he's here too. He's one of the real ones. But here's what I'm gonna say. So, here's what I'm gonna say. Back on topic. You just went through that experience with me. If I could explain to you how intense that was, how it got after, yo, I hope my face is doing enough. I hope my face is doing enough. I hope my face is doing the talking. when the trip eventually came down, I started having to integrate back into my body. So if you don't know this about astral projection, when you go to sleep at night, you're always astral projecting. Everyone is doing it. The only difference is between people who are more aware that they are doing it. That the more talented astral projectors, or I would say, like, I'm going to say to my own terms, dimension surfers. Your body leaves in layers like this. The higher planes affect the lower planes. They come crashing back down. As above, so below. So everything from the higher planes, boom, affects the lower planes. So when you wake up in the morning or wake up wherever, you come crashing back down from your higher plane. Now, that is what I experienced after everything you've seen in this beginning 20 minutes. I was walking around my house, like, I can't even explain it. I have to talk about the come down, like, first for a minute and what I experienced and why it was so crazy. I was walking, I decided to go out after this with my bro to get food. Like, one of my friends, but we're like the wolf pack. I kid you not. I was like still feeling, I could feel every single person around me. And you know what's funny? Something weird that happened. We went downtown on a day where downtown isn't really supposed to be popping. Like, usually this area downtown is fucking packed on certain days. And we went down there. And all of a sudden, we were chilling, you know, sitting on a bench. I was like, bro, I don't think I can go in anywhere yet because sounds. I'm so sensitive to sound right now. Like, I could hear people's conversations in cars. I could hear people walking by, the names, the details of what they're talking about. Like, whether it was drama, trauma, the whole thing. I was like, whoa, like, I need to sit. I was so sensitive to everything. I had super senses. Like, no wonder they want this shit banned. If people were able to utilize this as tools, like really, and there are those people, but if it was widespread, you know, people can enjoy it. I was using it for a tool, but it'd be dangerous. They have to ban it. So, but I'm not saying they have to. I'm not being down. Yes, I'm with the system. No, I'm just saying it's actually crazy. It was a beautiful experience. But what made it scary for me a bit was just that I started to come back down to those layers, like I said, and my ego started to play a role, where my ego was fighting my higher self, saying, like, I can't handle this. I shouldn't be out here, which it's okay because it was trying to be what the ego is, a defense mechanism. So it was trying to tell me, like, okay, you're around too much energy, so maybe this wasn't a good idea. But then I said, hang on, no. That trip just showed me what consciousness is, what we are. We are gods. I should be able to take any environment and be okay, no matter how intense it is. And when I started to reprogram my mind, it was on the fly because of how in tune I was, and that was such a crisp snap. I usually can't snap, but even my bro said it to me. He was, you ready to test your powers right now? Like, you really ready to be strong about this? And I was like, yeah, we got this. So we walked around for a bit, let me, you know, get in the mood to actually walk into one of these places. And instantly, it was crazy. We walk into one of the more popular spots. We go in, and I felt like a boss. Like, usually there's, from my past, usually it's not too much, but sometimes I still feel weird, like, even talking to people, like, just like talking to people, because I just don't go out much. And in a setting it was, since it was like a bar, you know, there's just so much going on, so much energy in the air where some people's thoughts aren't even their own. So when you go in there, you're just like, you don't know what to expect. But me, I went in there, we went straight up to the dude. I was still serving the food. Like, we came in there on some different energy. It was like I was taking control. And he was like, yeah, yo, I'm gonna go sit at the bar, blah, 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 order your food. We got there, coincidentally, no coincidence, right before the kitchen closed. So we had I think we had the last order of the night, which is cool. And my cousin told me beforehand make sure you put a salad away and eat very raw things when you come back down off the trip, fruits, vegetables, stuff like that. So I said, you know, okay, I went against that because of my beliefs on how food affects your vibration, and I actually was right to listen to myself, because it is your beliefs and thoughts create reality. So I got, you know, truly, if it's a Beyond Burger, I don't know, GMO vegetables, who knows? I got the Beyond Burger because they served it there. Crazy. I didn't know that they served that there, and it was fucking delicious, and just all the senses and the taste, and it was so worth it. Again, thank you to my bro for getting that for me. He offered, so you know, I always feel weird still that, you know, still an ego thing. I have to learn that people want to do what they want to do with their money. That's something that I definitely, this far in my life, have to understand. That usually I tell people that, but I don't take what I say to myself, what I tell other people. I don't take it as serious when it comes to myself. But you know, because I always have people that want to do shit for me, and I just go no, but they offer to, they want to do it. But that's something I noticed. Like literally everything I'm telling you in this video is what I experienced times 10. So I don't even remember what's in that first 20 minutes that you guys listened to, but I can tell you right now, it does not compare to what happened after. Like, oh my gosh, I got every damn answer that I needed for my own know thyself completionist journey. That it was, you need to understand that you're the truth. You need to understand why you feel like this, and we're giving it to you. It felt like I damn near had every fucking ancestor in existence behind me, or I was tapping into elf frequencies, everything. I was tapping into fucking everything. And one of the things that I was so proud of myself for was pulling through. Because in one of my, I don't know if I talked about my heroic dose trip where I was like falling in and out of myself. That was like that, but being awake. I was able to walk around. I was still managing it, and that I was so proud of myself. I was so proud of myself. So proud. I cannot be any more proud of myself. It made me love myself. Like on different levels. Like another thing that my cousin told me to do was go in the mirror and compliment yourself while you're on the trip and see what happens. And I did. Y'all don't understand. It was like seeing the divine feminine. I was like seeing, like, I wrote, oh yeah, that's also what I want to tell if you're still watching this and you're getting pretty far. I wrote my intentions in this book that I was going to edit into a video when I went to do it, but I was, again, ego and feelings were kind of like, I don't know if I should post it, so I didn't edit them in. But the intentions are in here. And the intentions are over, so I don't really have to stay really private about them. But basically, I wrote, some stuff fell out. But if you want to pause the video and flip it, you can. I got every single one of those answered. Some of them lighter than others. But one of the confirmations I put where I hope my cousin told me to put this one down, is that everything comes to me in gentleness. And it came like a storm, but it eased its way into the storm and eased its way out. I had to go through that storm to realize, because it made me just realize everything. Like one of the biggest things I could remember from the entire trip were find stuff to laugh at and make sure you just laugh. You need to laugh. You need to find things to laugh at. Find things to occupy your mind when they get too dark during this. And I can tell you, did it get dark. I heard, so this is one of the things about trips that people need to understand, and why some people talk about bad trips, because there is no such thing. It's just you're facing yourself. That's why. When I tell you, I heard, like, it was so beautiful getting through this part. I heard clawing and screaming, and mind you, how I realized we really impact reality was there were bangs going on in my mind that I did not realize my mom was also picking up on. We at one part we kept hearing somebody like hit the door, and she goes, "Is that someone at the door?" And I said, "I don't know. Let's go check," because I was just going with the flow. We opened the door, no one's there. Like a fucking Wendigo was mimicking sounds or some shit. It was crazy. Like things that were happening in my mind would happen 30 seconds later in reality. It's like every piece of me was leaking out. I was integrating. Like my cousin was right. The distortion was gone. I realized how that thin veil that people think their thoughts and shit don't influence reality, that line was gone with me when I was on that level. I was able to think things and they would happen. But another thing that I can tell you was a crazy experience was, actually I don't know if I want to tell that in that video, in this video. I might save that, but ooh, man, it's just intense. But one of the what else did I really want to tell in this part? It was mostly what I've been going through now. I feel like that's what people want to hear. So sorry it took me a minute to get this to this point, but honestly there's just so much I could tell you. Like I said, I can make 50 videos off this. When I was in the bar, a thing that I noticed is frequencies. And the reason you should really listen to music that's 432 hertz or tuned to certain frequencies, or honestly music that makes you feel better. If it just makes you feel better, that's good. But most music is turned to certain frequencies to make you feel worse. Like this entire thing is a game. So when I was in the bar, I noticed I could feel the reason certain people were in there. I could like feel the people that were hurt, feel people that were sitting by themselves or just not really feeling it or feeling out of place. I could feel dudes who came in there that were just trying to like drink to like just get their minds off stuff. I could feel it all. And the music was blasting in there. And even something my bro picked up on, again, for people who think I'd be paranoid, which is why I'm saying I'm not. It's literally, I'm so in tune and tapped in that I could blow your mind if you were with me. I've done it. I'm literally, I don't want to say I'm literally a god walking in the flesh. I don't want to seem like high on some high horse. No, it's not that. It's that I'm in tune with my higher self and how reality works. So I can reveal parts of you that you wouldn't even realize just because naturally who I am. It's like, no, I'm not paranoid. I'm just telling you these things that I experience, I can't run from. So even if you think that I'm paranoid, well, then that's on you projecting it onto me, because I can't run from this stuff. So anyways, the reason I just want to say that is because my bro, he noticed it. Like before me, he was like, "Bro, is the music in here getting louder?" And I said, "Yup." I knew I wasn't tripping because I kept it to myself. Then it came outward. Yes, the music was getting louder. And oh my gosh, I knew then what this was about. Like, in how bars, my cousin actually told me months and months and months and months ago that when you go to bars, after you start becoming like more heightened, you're going to see the types of beings that attach themselves to people, because alcohol is called spirits, you know? So it's neutral's energy, but people let themselves get controlled more than they can control themselves. Because usually when like I used to drink super socially and only wine, and I noticed that we damn near down like so many bottles this one night when we were having this amazing get together, this soul tribe get together, and I was completely in control of all my actions. And that's when I knew, okay, so some people really can't handle drinking, or there's something definitely about alcohol calling spirits and the origin of it, because I felt completely in tune and in control. So I didn't know what people were talking about when they can't control themselves. Or one thing I do know that's true is the truth comes out for certain people when they drink. So I really be thinking that's the spirits working through them, if you know what I'm saying. But honestly, I was always completely fine, and that's how I knew, wow, this shit is really a game. Like, you start noticing shit when you're into it. But yeah, I don't like drink at all. And also, again, some people think this, I don't smoke. When I noticed when I had to stop smoking was when I started getting paranoid. I realized my vibration was too high for weed. I'm already high enough. So I do not smoke at all. At all. I just can't handle it. That shit brings me to where I start getting answers. I don't have those chill where I can lay back and chill. I don't have that. I have, yo, let me show you stuff. Like, hey, you decided to work with plant medicine today? Let me show you some stuff. And also, did you know that marijuana, or should I say, wait, can I say that in the video? I can say that in the video, right? Yeah, that it's a psychedelic. I didn't know that, but I actually did a lot of research and heard other, experts on the thing talk about it, that it is a psychedelic. So that's why it has some of the effects as it does when you do it. So, yeah. But anyways, going back to what I experienced, yeah, I had to drop in that little bar thing, but like I said, it just keeps going, it keeps snowballing. So let me try to now explain what I've been experiencing. Letting go. If you're at this part of the video, I thank you so much. I just want to say, if you're here right now, please put love down below. Put love, because that shit is real that you're listening to me. Like, the fact that even one person went through this entire thing, that's so much love. Even if you have to put it on 2 times speed. Love. I'm going to say this. The message that kept being repeated to me on the trip was let go, let go. Stop trying to have control. Let go, let go, let yourself go. Let go. We got you. You are in good hands, as you see. Let go. And when I started to let go, it was like this. Like, I can show you. It's like and it's like I'm almost in this mode constantly now. I can tap into this like constant meditation, the flow state. And that's what I want to tell you, is that this shit is all distortion. I actually heard a line, and I don't want to reference his name directly because I don't like bringing him up. It's nothing bad about him, but in a rap that he said, and it's not anyone that I mentioned like B.O.B., but it's someone else, because he knows, is he said distortion is the real devil. Like, but the devil is just you, but what you let yourself get distorted by and caught by distortion is the real enemy here that no one notices. There is so much distortion around you, you don't even understand. And I realized that at the bar, the music was the form of distortion. So that's why I'm talking about letting go right now. You need to let go of everything you think you know. You want to go, like, you want to fight. There is no fight. You need to understand, like, maybe unless it's in your path that you need to be doing something down here where it's like maybe going for like, I don't know, something involved in this human shit. Whatever you think that leads you to completion, if it's baseball, cooking, anything you need to do that gets you to that point where you feel like I have mastered this in consciousness, where to the point where you see baseball or basketball in everything you can look at. Like, you see someone cooking, oh, I can see the mastery of my basketball and how that relates to the mastery of your cooking. When you get to that master level where you master yourself, then you can talk to me about anything else. But until you have reached a level where you can really get inside yourself and master yourself and understand that everything comes from a certain trauma in your life, and that everything in your life is illusion based off of illusionary problems that we've had, like, since we incarnated here, because we chose the past that we had when we got here. That is master level shit. And that's what happened to me on the trip, because what I realized was only the shit that I know about. Like, I had to admit to myself, that shit was crazy. I looked at my cousin on FaceTime. I looked at her and I said, I'm scared. I said, I'm shook as hell. I've been running from that. I have known, because it's in my DNA, and Aaron Dowdy even has a video about this. You could have past life like residue from dying before, and that was me currently now. I remember where a time where nuclear weapons and all that shit started going on and affected the timelines to where we all died from that. That's how I'm able to tell people certain things that blows their mind. Like, I had a girl completely stop talking to me because I told her favorite stuff about like, or well, not favorite. It was one favorite thing that really creeped her out about her dead mother. She was like, how the fuck do you know that? And when I was talking to her, all I was being shown in my consciousness is butterflies. And she got scared. Like, I don't know why. Like, I have to literally, well, I don't have to. It literally made me feel like I had to retain part of my true higher nature to be tapped in with this stuff, because like I did that. And I have many other stories that I've told in my videos, so I'm not going to repeat that now, but just the trip made that shit become so clear to me, is that I was running from the parts of myself that I wasn't owning up to. I am so scared that I know the end is close. And the end is the energy never dies. And what my cousin said to me when I admitted that, she said, look, you just solved a trauma. Someone placed in your mind as a kid that you were going to die. It was placed there. And you just basically fucking healed that shit. Because I've been scared every day making these videos, literally saying like to myself that, yo, this ending that so many other people are just so easygoing about. Like, I seen this before most of these spiritual YouTubers that even talk about it. I seen it like when I was 17. I started having dreams of what NASA, they're talking about this solar flare coming and all this shit, because it all is science. I seen this shit before it happened. It's happening. What is this? This is 2021. We're almost in 2022. And I seen this shit back in like 2017, 2018. I don't know why I'm like blessed with this shit, or blessed, but it's my path. I understand that I chose this and I'm in it and I'm here, and that's what it showed me. So now going more on what has been happening during the days. Also, yeah, seriously, comment if you're right here, just comment. I don't know. Just timestamp this if you're right here. You'll see lectures that are usually get this long from people like Brother Panic, and not this long. He goes like 6 or 7 hours in recordings or some shit, which I do that in my live streams on Twitch. I go like 10. I'm trying to go like 10 hours now, but I'm actually gonna stream after this whenever you're seeing this. But the one truth I can say is no day is the same now. I can piece together all puzzle pieces that, for me, it's cool. But I almost wish I couldn't piece before, because it almost feels like I'm at a creative block. Like I'm stuck, so I can't really do anything about it, because I when I started coming back lower to myself, I started getting my ego back. So I started feeling like, oh, are these people gonna judge me if I make a video like basically showing you how certain movies are literally putting the subliminal messages to your face? But then I gotta remember that people exist doing this shit and make a killing off of doing shit like this. Like a killing as in, for my version, not money, even though I don't want to make it seem like I have a bad rep with money. No, I've healed those finally. But make a killing as in like there are people really interested in this shit. Actually, John Levi, he's a channel, JONLEVI. He actually liked one of my comments recently that I left talking about I became aware to so much shit. Like even in my video, actually this is something I can confirm for y'all. If you've seen my Atlantis video, I was making that video basically saying that, yo, I'm aware that we are these ancient races. You have to understand that. Like I'm telling you that I'm one of the Atlanteans back. That video was not about finding Atlantis, for someone who commented that. Now, I don't want to seem like I'm all emotional about it. No, it's just like you missed the whole point of the video. Like, I'm not like explaining my dreams because I don't know what my dreams are, or they're reflecting my fears of the ocean. No, I feel at fucking home when I'm by water. Coincidence? But no, it's like I'm trying to explain to you that these memories, a lot of us are memory suppressed. You should look at that as a lot of people were memory suppressed. I'm not saying I'm memory suppressed anymore, but definitely to degrees where I could probably be making things happen in my life a lot sooner if I knew all the patterns that the past versions of myself went through. I'm definitely memory suppressed on that. But usually when it comes to other people, for some reason, I can tap into things that either they don't tell me or need help on, depending on my connection to them, because it's all about emotion. But one thing I could truly say is the days have not been the same. I've been wanting to let go. I've been laughing a lot more. Like, I literally be saying, I really feel like Joker. I feel like Joker. We live in a society. Though I'm so disconnected from society, but I feel like the Joker, literally. I be sitting here really saying to myself, like I don't even know. Like, I just be sitting here being this is the come down, by the way. I'm sitting here like, holy shit, I'm not the same. Like, how do I even integrate back into being Jarrell playing Lunar? And I'm just playing Jarrell too. He's just a character. Like, how do I even do that? And just the only answer that comes to me is love. I just have to make sure in my videos that every motion I make and every movement I put into action is about just getting you to feel something. That's it. Like, that's it. Just getting you to feel something. It's literally insane. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's crazy. I like, literally, I don't even know what to say, you know? And sorry if you hear background noises, but truth is I'm just at a different spot. I feel so free, but at the same time, I still feel so caged. Like, and I can only feel caged if that's my own doing of my mind, but I feel caged because now I'm aware of what I'm capable of doing. Like, I'm brought to a new awareness. My lips are dry as hell. They've been dry this entire time, but what I can tell you is I 100% learned that this journey is about yourself. And it's crazy to think that people listen. Some people have thought like I was a prophet. And, you know, I just really hope even after this video, I continue to help people notice their best versions of themselves. Because I'm not a prophet. I just want to cause chaos and make you be yourself. But I really want you. I want the people who are able to break the system from the inside, break that shit from the inside if you're able to handle that. Or the people who are able to make a killing, like now I'm talking about money, off of things that they're able to do and they're talented at, shit, bring those to the table. Even about communities. If you got something to bring to the table and you know other people that got different trades and skills that they can bring to the community, this is how it was done. Everybody could contribute to something in a community. That's how they were built. But nowadays you have everyone just trying to work at like fast foods or get $1 that don't really work on the skills that they have to build communities. That's how you really change this whole game, is if people were really building communities and each person had set things that they were doing. He's the chef, he's the farmer, he's the lumberjack, like, and getting together with these people and like, hey, we all teach each other certain trades or come together, build homes, buy land. Like, I'm telling you that is this whole system is so fucked. And I think like on like now day to day, I'm really realizing how much this shit is like, how it's like, why the teachings are you need to know thyself. And the Egyptians were saying this way back then, because it's almost like, well, of course they knew because they predicted, the Mayans too predicted so much shit, but they knew what was coming. Like that, because everything that has happened here, I need to tell you this right now, creation does not make mistakes. That means everything happening here, even the people that they want to have a problem with, whether it be the rich or they talk about the elite, when we're the elite, what do you got to worry about? We're the most powerful things in existence. What are you worrying about? Like, they and the people that are in control of this world, or whatever demiurge that they're working for, or whatever entity that they're working for, you have to understand that you're the same as these entities. You are this strong. So, but why I'm saying that is, creation doesn't make mistakes. This whole thing is falling apart. everything is happening because it's creation. This is how it is intended. I actually met a girl a long time ago, super fucking cool, who I think she got offended that, like, when we stopped talking, that I remember when she told me that she believed in God, which was cool. And what is even cooler is, even though I didn't believe in the same things as her, you know, because, you know, I'm at a higher understanding now of, like, what, you know, my truth is she said to me, you know what, creation, she felt like all of this was supposed to happen. Like, and I'm talking from the virus that's out here, everything, that it does not, none of this is a mistake. And the world falling apart and people talking about apocalypse and everybody fighting against what religion, and then you got everybody like fighting. You got the flat earthers, you got everything, you got every fucking craft, every little group, and these people and that people and that, and the shit going on with the transgenders and the gays and this and the certain people in the music industry and and all these aspects are going down, are fucking, all of this just is all fucking so chaotic because it's how it's meant to be. It was intended for this thing to be like this and fall apart. And something in me had to finally come to terms with that. And I'm still sitting here fucking believing that I could alter this whole game, this whole world. I feel like I'm that much of a giant. But the truth is all I can master is my own consciousness and my own self. And through that, I've been able to help other people change their lives. I've finally learned that the truth is until you change yourself, you cannot change the outward reality, because everything outside of you is just outwardly projected. And I'm experiencing that now more than ever. I'm seeing amazing things happen in my life, and I hope the same to you. And that's what I want to explain, is that I am definitely falling back to my now that I've come down, I'm seeing the battle now. Now I'm really having to force integrate with myself. Like, I hear this like voice in my head that's literally like this. It's like, yo, me and you are connected now. Now it's time for you to listen to me. Let's start doing shit. You need to start moving off of you. Stop playing around. Stop falling for the distortion. Stop falling for the background noise, and do you. I'm hearing that shit now. And that's what I advise a lot of you to do, especially in the times that are coming. It's time. But that's really all I have to say. You know, I'm really feeling like a release, that I can get all this out. And I can keep going, trust me. But I don't know who would want to listen for that long. But I'm telling you right now, if you've listened this far, you're a GOAT, first of all. But it's just, this is such a wild thing that we're in. We are in a wild, it's like the one thing I can say that I know now is that, holy shit, I control my reality. That shit was not a joke. 2, the biggest thing is that we are here now. We are doing this. And as long as you're not really, I want to say, just you're not harming other people or trying to deliberately put other people in harm's way, is be yourself. Be yourself unapologetically. It does not matter. Look, if you're too much of an asshole, try to be a bit nicer. If you're too nice, try to be more of an asshole. Balance yourself out. Balance yourself out and ascend everything that you call evil. Ascend it. Because a God mind state is not worrying about the battle between good and evil. Those are human concepts. What you consider bad, someone else might consider good or must happen. You have to get to this level. But that takes a lot of, I would say, maturity. And I'm 21, and I'm an old soul. Like, some people are surprised at the things I know, and it's just like, bruh, it's because I've been stuck in this time loop or whatever this is. I don't know how long. But for me, this is even like a confessing to myself video, that I need to pay attention to myself. I need to stop falling. It's like I can channel myself when I finally get in front of the camera. And it's like, I'm telling you, Jarrell, and to the other people, because you're just reflections of me. Stop falling for these distractions. Stop getting trapped in social media. Stop falling for this shit. Use everything around you as tools to level yourself up. It's about you. Then connect with the people that are like you. You don't have to rock with everyone. That's not what this is about. And anyone who tells you that is fucking capping, even if they mean it out of some positive sort of thing or a good heart. No. You don't have to commune with anyone or be with anybody. Right now, more than ever, it's becoming more about keep your people who are in your circle that you feel like you really do need and shit like that. Try to work with them. Try to work through things that may be off. And if you got those people and you got your circle, it's fuck everyone else. And some of us are alone. That's another thing that I was going to say. I even feel like I'm alone now. And even some of the closest people to me who have had me through thick and thin, it's feeling like I'm just slipping. And that may just be me. But I need you to understand that if you got those people, you love, or you got the little, some people talk about like saving the children and saving these people. Save who's in your circle. And I can tell it's coming to where I should probably end the video. So, like I said, nothing's a coincidence, but distortion's starting to happen. That's me falling into the distortion, getting distracted. And it's funny because what I was about to say about saving the kids and stuff. So, you know what? I'll see you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love whoever's listening to this, even if I don't. I know you're probably like, how can you love someone you don't know? But it's like everything I do is out of love. I just want people to realize. I just want the people who are strong enough to really alter their reality, maybe through willpower, maybe through believing hard work brings certain things, that they take control. Take fucking control and make sure your people are good. I know some people out there that I've met that have had me closer than family. It's crazy. Like, I feel like I could go to a random state now and probably run into somebody who has listened to me or I've helped, and they would have my back. We're trying to be like a fucking nomad. Yo, and you want to know what's funny? Even though, I know that this is like a joke, but you have to still understand when you start changing. I've had people this is kind of like I want that note I just ended on to be the ending note, but I want you to listen to this and how crazy this was to me. I told somebody that I used to, because I don't want to give too much away because I want this video to remain on the front of my page. Never mind. I can't even talk about the comment. I could, but that is fear in me kind of wanting to keep it back because I don't want to just put that out there just in case one day they come by this channel. But it was just so crazy when I thought I'm gonna say this clearly, in their mind I was the same person they knew so far ago, that the same person they could joke with in a certain manner, and it's just we're not cool like that anymore. And I'm sorry that you thought that in that moment, but yeah, because I said something about something. But I just want to make that known, is that I feel like this shit is about love, because I've had people who just want to defend me for no reason, and I say, hey, if you want to do that, feel free, but don't defend me. Don't feel like I need saving. I'm fine. You can only save yourself. I'm okay. But thank you for the people that feel like that. But definitely, I've just been feeling if I'm gonna be honest, where am I at? I've been really feeling that cliche, sell all my stuff and go live in a forest. Sell all my shit and just disappear. Seriously, I've been feeling like that. Kind of just live on the road, be fucking homeless, and see the magic that might happen in my life. Because trust me, it's almost feeling like I don't know, but truly, I'm still gonna be here for as long as I want to say I possibly can. For myself, I'm gonna be here as long as I can to entertain people, to entertain you guys. I'm gonna be here for just that, like as long as I can, as long as I can, for everyone, like for everyone, to give you, maybe to ease you through the day through my reactions. I'm gonna be here as long as I can. But like I said, if for any reason you see me stop making videos, or you see me start making videos on my phone, you know things got a little bit more real for me, for things I'm starting to experience, especially the phone thing. If you start seeing videos pop up on my YouTube, I'm going to be channeling, and I'm not going to be giving a fuck about what I say. But yeah, this has been one wild ride. I don't even know. This timeline has been a wild ride, but I think that's all. I think that's all I got to get out. So, peace. Much love again. Love, love, love. And also to that girl out there, my divine half that's looking for me or doing the work, because I heard this before. Never researched it myself. But apparently the person that's for you out there is doing the same exact work that you are right now, and they're actually on the same wave to meet you at the same time. And sometimes it could either be you or the other person who's a little bit below or a little bit higher than them on what you guys know, but you're mostly around the same thing. And there's even the situations where sometimes the other person has to do more work for both of them. You're doing work for both of them, because that's what I believe this is about. Meeting also your divine half in person, because at the highest form, we're all one. So yeah. So this is just you from another being. This is just time to go. See y'all. Remember, I'm just you. Another perspective of you, another being that exists, that chose this form. But I'm just you as much as you are me. And I have certain qualities in me that you might relate to, and that's me. That's where we resonate on that level. But I'll see. Love. Peace.